Good morning, good evening. How y'all doing? It's good, bro. I'm gonna show you them views though. We at Karen Mixon Museum right now. It's over here. Yeah, it's over there, right there. I think she like a famous tea grower and coffee grower. But yeah, I'm finna head over there right quick. Just send me some of that African tea. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. It's a little warm out today, but not too hot. Show y'all this place. This beautiful artwork. Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, there's some beautiful ladies out here, and you know, um, if y'all ain't see last night, shit, man, it was crazy, and it was fun. But there's a lot of interesting people down here. Um, yeah, a lot of very interesting people. But hello, how are you? Oh, I gotta pay for the tickets. Hey, how are you? What is this museum called?
It's a house museum.
What's the name of it?
Karen Dixon Museum.
Karen Dixon.
Yes,
Okay. What's inside?
It's a house museum. It's more history.
History.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is she?
tour around the grounds and also inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a coffee machine. There's also,
Oh, so they got fresh coffee.
yes, there's fresh coffee.
Oh, I just okay.
Or you want to start?
Yeah, I just got some tea. But how long is the tour?
It depends on your time. We will work with your time. If you want a shorter tour, it's possible. Or a longer tour, it's also okay.
Okay.
But it usually takes about 40 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
You are a non-resident? Are you a non-resident?
Yes.
1,200.
Okay. What's today's date?
Day is 8th.
Eighth.
9th.
I do. Okay. Okay. I see. I see how I do it. Okay. Thank you.
You have a guide.
Okay. Thank you. How are you?
Fine. Welcome to Karen Dixon Museum. I'm your guide, Naomi.
Okay. Can you tell me like the history about it? Like where is she? Is she from Nairobi?
No, Karen's
Yeah.
from Denmark.
Oh, she's from Denmark.
Yeah, she's from Denmark, and she came to Kenya in the year 1914.
Okay.
Yeah. So she lived to Kenya until the year 1931
Mm-hmm.
when she departed back to Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah. So are you in a hurry, or we can sit
Nah,
down
we
there?
can take our time.
Or we can
Yeah,
take our time?
yes.
Okay. So I want us to go and sit down there so that I can explain a little bit about the history of Karen. Then later I'll take you through the house, right?
Okay.
Okay. You're from which country?
I'm from the United States, U.S.
Wow, you're from US?
Yes,
Wow.
first time here.
First time here?
Yes.
Wow, so you don't know anything about Karen?
No, I don't. This is my first time. Someone told me about her
Okay.
because I just left a giraffe center.
Giraffe Center.
So I came down here because it was right down the street. So,
Okay, you're welcome. So I want us to go and sit down there.
okay. You're from Nairobi?
Yeah.
Born and raised
I was born
on the countryside?
on the countryside, yes, exactly. In the western part of Kenya.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What side is that called?
Okay, I come from a place called Bungoma County.
Bungoma County.
Bungoma in western part of Kenya.
I've been hearing that county a lot.
You have been?
I've heard people talk about
Bungoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from there.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a Luya from Bungoma County.
You a lawyer?
Luya.
Oh, Luya.
The tribe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry.
Maybe I can, okay, you can sit there.
Okay.
Only the two of us. That place. So you have just landed.
No, I've been here for about 5 days now.
5 days.
Yes. Tomorrow will be 7 days.
7 days. And are you enjoying Kenya?
Yes, I love it. I love the beautiful women,
Wow.
the weather, the food.
Weather, food. Okay. You're welcome. So today Naomi is going to be your teacher.
Mhm.
She's going to brief you a little bit about the history of Karen. Then she'll take you through the house.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with the history of Karen.
Okay.
Karen was born on 17 April 1885 in Rangstedland, Denmark.
Mhm.
She was the second daughter of Wilhelm and Ingeborg's 5 children. Since she was a child, she was homeschooled by her grandmother
Yeah.
and aunt until the age of 18 years when she joined the Royal Copenhagen Academy to study art and literature. She further went for studies in Paris and Rome.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yes. Is
Okay.
Denmark near Frankfurt, Germany?
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, it's from Europe.
Okay,
It's the
'cause
continent,
I
yeah.
just left Frankfurt, Germany.
Wow.
Yeah. My plane had to go through Frankfurt, so I stopped in Frankfurt for a little bit. That's why I was asking.
Oh, okay, yeah. So from there, in the year 1913, at the age of 28 years, she accepted her marriage proposal from her half-Swedish cousin, Baron Roblixen. So after the marriage agreement, Baron came to Kenya in the year 1913 and settled on the 700 acres of land that were bought jointly by the Dinsen and the Blixen family.
This is 700.
Not here.
Oh, I was about to say this.
No.
Okay.
So the 700 acres of land were located at a place called Naivasha.
Where's that at?
Naivasha, it's in the Great Rift Valley. It's 85 kilometers from Nairobi.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the countryside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he settled there, and his first intention here in Kenya was to start a dairy farm. But he was quickly convinced that coffee and not cattle will make him a millionaire
Oh,
by
okay.
his friend by the name Lord Delamere. So Lord Delamere himself was practicing a dairy farm. Then he feared competition.
What
from
does that
other-
mean? What does that mean in Africa?
Lo Delamere.
What does that mean?
Okay, he was a friend, the name of that person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, it was a name of that person, and he was Baron's friend.
Okay.
Yeah, his name was Lord Delamere.
Lord Delamere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he quickly convinced Baron that coffee and not cattle will make him a millionaire. So Baron sold the 700 acres of land that he had at Naivasha and bought 4,500 acres of land here in Nairobi from a Swedish engineer by the name Ake Jogren. On 13 January 1914, Karen came by the sea, and upon arrival in Mombasa, they got married the following day.
Okay.
And they went for their honeymoon safaris on the shores of Lake Naivasha. It is 85 kilometers from Nairobi.
Okay.
They came back to Nairobi and settled at their first house, Bagathi House. So that's where they lived for 3 years.
Okay.
At Bagathi House, Karen Coffee Company was established to purchase adjacent 1,500 acres of land.
So is it the biggest coffee? Is she the biggest coffee maker in Africa or just in Kenya?
No, in Kenya, because at that time she was the biggest in Africa.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
at
okay.
that time.
Mm-hmm.
But now, no, because she faced so many challenges, and even the coffee farm failed due to some challenges. I'll give you the challenges that made the coffee farm to fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is coffee growing easy? Because I met someone, he actually grows coffee
Yeah,
in Mexico. No, not Mexico. South America.
South America.
He grows coffee in South America.
Okay, it depends with maybe the weather of that area if it supports coffee.
Okay.
Like here in Kenya, coffee usually do so well.
It does.
In the central parts of Kenya.
Okay.
Because the climate of that area supports coffee growing that much.
Okay.
And also there is a lot of rainfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So from there, the total acres of land that they had was 6,000 acres of land, where 600 acres of land was used for coffee plantation. Then 1,000 was given to the locals who are providing labor on the farm. 2,400 was left for the native forest. Then 2,000 for grazing land.
Okay.
Yeah. Then they used to grow Arabica coffee on the farm, which took a lot of time to mature. It was around 4 to 5 years.
Wow.
And this made Baron Bob Nixon was Karen's husband to lose interest in coffee.
Okay.
And occasionally went outside for hunting safaris. So from there, Karen was staying here alone. And she used to go to Denmark to bring medicines that she used to treat the locals from 9 to 10 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
She also built schools
Oh,
for the
okay.
children of the locals to educate them.
Here?
Here,
Okay.
yes.
Are they primary schools or colleges?
Primary school,
Okay.
but we have this college that was built by the Danish government.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a domestic center built by the Danish government, yeah, to provide education for women, in line with Karen Blixen's support for women education.
Okay.
Yeah. So from there, she managed the coffee farm also, and she also helped in settling disputes that were arising from the farm. Yeah. She felt lonely, that's in the year 1918, and she used to go to a place called Modaika Country Club for entertainment. At Modaika Country Club, she met with Dennis Finch Hanton,
Okay.
who was introduced to her by Buckley Cole. So Buckley Cole was a friend to Karen, and he was the owner of that club. Karen and Dennis became close friends and later lovers. Yeah. In the year 1921, Baron moved out of the house and left the runnings in the hands of Karen. In the year 1922, Dennis Finch Hanton moved into this house. He came to stay with Karen whenever he was not on a hunting safaris.
Okay.
In the year 1923, the coffee factory that was established by Karen's brother by the name Thomas Vincent burned down due to the fire that spread from the Masai Reserve.
Okay.
So there was a river by the name Bagavi River. It was separating Karen's farm from the Masai Reserve. And the Masais used to burn the grasses so that the new pastures could grow for their animals.
Okay.
So the river crossed over from the Masai Reserve to Karen's farm and burned the coffee factory that was located near that river.
Okay.
In the year 1925, the official divorce between Karen and Baron took place.
Okay.
In the year 1928, while Karen was staying here alone, she received the most famous and interesting visitors, like Prince Edward VIII of Wales, who came and dined with Karen here.
Okay.
And in the year 1931, when Karen was facing so many challenges, she sold everything. Because she had run bankrupt, she was advised by her family in Denmark to sell everything and go back to Denmark.
Okay.
In the year 1931. But before she left, her lover Dennis Finch Hanton died. Wow. On a plane crash accident.
Wow.
Yeah, at a place called Voi. Yeah, here in Kenya.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when he died, before he died, he wished to be buried on the first ridge of the Ngong Hills. And up to date, his grave still exists on the first ridge of the Ngong Hills. I'll show you the grave of Dennis Finch Hanton.
He's buried here?
Yeah, the Ngong Hills.
Wow.
I'll also show you the Ngong Hills on the veranda there. You'll have a chance to see the Ngong Hills. Yeah. So from there, Karen departed to Denmark in the year 1931. At Denmark, she continued with her literature work, where she published her first book, The Seven Gothic Tales, in the year 1934, and her second book and the most famous book, Out of Africa, in the year 1937. It was an autobiographical account of the years that Karen spent here in Kenya.
Yes.
From the year 1914 to the year 1931. And her last book, The Babeth Feast. And there is also a movie of it. It was published in the year 1963.
Babyface?
Babeth Feast.
Babeth
Yeah,
Feast.
the Babeth Feast.
Oh, the Babyface.
Yeah. Have you watched the movie?
No.
Have you read the book?
No.
And about Out of Africa, have you watched the movie Out of Africa?
No.
Not yet.
Not
Even
yet.
you haven't read the book. Oh my God.
I don't know. This is my first time hearing about it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a good book.
Okay.
Yeah. So from there, the Karen died on 7 September 1962 at the age of 77 years.
What
in
day?
Rungsted,
What day?
Denmark.
What day? What
Yeah.
day? What day in September?
Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. She died.
Sometime in September.
7th
Oh,
September
oh, okay.
1962.
Oh, okay.
At the age of 77 years in Rungsted, Denmark.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she still have family here or in
No,
Denmark?
No. In Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any question? Okay, I'll give you the history of the house, then we'll go through the house.
Okay.
Yeah. So the house was built by a Swedish engineer by the name of Ake Jogren from the year 1911 to the year 1912. Ake Jogren spent lavishly while building this house, and the house became the most finest house in the British East Africa at that time, with Swedish and English furnishing with a large library. In the year 1916, Ake Jogren offered this house for sale to Karen Coffee Company. After the agreement, the house was sold. After the agreement, they bought the house in the year 1917, and the same year they moved into this house. At first, Karen thought of naming this house Friedenland, which means Grove of Delight. And she thought that this name would be so difficult for others to pronounce. So she decided to settle on the local name that was already in use. It was Bogani.
Bugani.
Bogani is a Swahili word,
Okay.
which means in the forest.
Okay.
Yes.
Bugani. Ain't you from Bugani?
I'm from Bungoma.
Oh, I'm sorry. I knew it sounded the same a
No,
little
it's
bit.
Bungoma, Bogani.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So from there, Karen, as she was facing challenges, she offered the farm and the house for sale to a big company in Nairobi, Richardson and Martin Limited Company. They converted the farm into housing estates with 18 halls, golf course,
Okay.
which led to present-day suburb of Karen. So the house was later rented to various tenants until the year 1935, when this house was sold to a British army by the name Colonel Lloyd, together with 36 acres of land. He lived here together with his family until the year 1954, when he died. His daughter, oh my God, his daughter continued living here until the year 1959.
Okay.
But before she left, she offered this house for sale. Unfortunately, the house remained vacant for a few years, and the Danish government bought this house and gifted the newly independent government of Kenya in the year 1963, when Kenya attained its independence.
Oh, okay.
It came with a grant
Okay.
of establishing a domestic science college for women, in line with Karen Blixen's support for women education. It was this college.
What, this building right here?
Yeah, this college with the yellow thing you can see and the
Yes.
white paintings.
Yes.
That college.
Okay.
Yeah. So the college was opened on 9 September 1966, and the house became a residential home for the college matron.
Okay.
That's at the back. I will show you the corridor that was connecting the the name Dusk from the Scottish Deerhound breed.
Okay.
It was kicked by a zebra and it died.
Oh, wow. Can you hear me now? Okay. You good?
Here we have a painting of Njeri, also done by Karen. Karen considered her as the most beautiful girl on the farm.
Wow.
Yeah. And she commanded the highest bride price of 250 goats and a pot full of honey. She was a Kikuyu and she got married to a Maasai, one of the tribes that were living here on the farm.
Okay.
So here we have a photo of Karen at the age of 74 years. It was taken in the year 1959 by Cecily Beaton.
Okay.
It was bought by the Fox family in Karen Blixen Museum in Denmark.
Okay.
And it was donated back to this museum last year March.
Okay.
It's the current addition here in this museum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have our gift shop here. Maybe after our tour, I'd love to visit the gift shop.
Okay.
We're going inside the house, but inside the house, photos are not allowed.
Okay, so let me turn this off. I'll get back with y'all. I'll get back with y'all